Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key, but contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Can't roll no bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failure.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Houston Texans. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Carter on the return.
The Texans offense heading out, and big changes in Houston this year. Of course, DeAndre Hopkins out, David Johnson in. And this is a team that won the AFC South, won a playoff game against Buffalo. I looked for a while like they might win another against Kansas City, but not meant to be. But Charles, what chances do you give this Texans team of capturing another division title?
I give them a good chance. And I know that DeAndre Hopkins leaving cast a pall on that city and how people look at the roster. But this is a good football team. And remember, David Johnson has a chance to really jump his play up again. But they also signed Randall Cobb to catch passes as well. And Deshaun Watson is still their quarterback. And by the way, J.J. Watt, if they get a full season out of him, the defense is automatically improved. Now, the problem is going to be the first 7 games of the season. Kansas City, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Minnesota, Jacksonville, Tennessee, and, of course, the Green Bay Packers.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was looking down at the schedule as you started to talk. That is a brutal stretch. I guess we'll know after about week 7 where they stand. Caught by Cobb. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 more there and another first down. They go play action here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Zach coming down with the pick, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 43. And he'll throw right away. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again is Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Second and 7 at the Lions' 34-yard line.
Watson to give. This is Johnson. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
At the 30-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on fourth down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So on fourth down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball to the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Well, the Lions offense going back to work. And Detroit 3-12-1 last year. Of course, a lot of that due to Matthew Stafford missing the back half of the season. But now this is now year 3 of the Matt Patricia era, and he's 9-22-1 so far. So the Patriot way does not seem to have caught on, at least to this point. What do you see for them in 2020?
Well, they've got to get the defense figured out first and foremost, because they were allowing 400 yards a game. Second worst in the NFL, and they were the worst against the pass. And you and I both know it's a passing league. So they drafted Jeff Okudah out of Ohio State, the number 3 overall pick at corner. That will help them. Offensively, we know they can be really good. Kenny Golladay and Marvin Jones outside. T.J. Hawkinson in his second year at tight end. And now they've got to see if the rookie running back, DeAndre Swift, can really elevate the running game and help out quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Well, those guys and others hoping to stop that drought. They have not won a playoff game in 28 years.
First and 10.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texans 3, Lions 0.
A first down carry here for Johnson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Stafford hands to Kerryon Johnson. He's taken down at the 30.
Second and 5 now. Stafford. And he'll find Hall. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Blocking coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Bradley Roby on the coverage defensively.
They snap it to Stafford. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Watson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Flush to his right. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides. Easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Lions will take over. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 2nd down, Swift.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards there. 1st down, Detroit.
At the 40-yard line.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. They'll buy some time right. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Watson looking middle, and it's incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line.
DeAndre Swift.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
15-yard line.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Watson. And this is a spectacular one-handed grab there. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to
Brandon Cooks.
Touchdown,
50
Houston.
yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Texans.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford eluding the pressure right. Looking down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, 79 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points.
The extra point is good.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
23-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Watson. Open man. The tight end fails. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On the move to his left. He'll run it. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Desmond Trufant on the coverage.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Johnson on the carry.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Texans 10.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
On the tackle.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. A pickup of 5 yards. First down, Detroit. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. 2nd and 5 now. Stafford. Incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
Incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
For the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Stafford on first down. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they get him down the mountain before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
On the tackle. A loss of 2. Brings up
on 2nd and 12. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a handoff. Johnson. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. He completes it to Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
To carry on Johnson.
2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They go to Johnson again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Hands to carry on Johnson.
And quickly they get to the line. The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson taking it in. And the Lions have taken the lead. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Lions 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Carter now on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's complete to Cooks. 20. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete.
Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44.
On 1st down, Johnson. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. They had 2 straight 1st downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and
now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down, Johnson. And he gets it down to the 32. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 32.
On 1st down at Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it will wind up just being incomplete.
It's now second.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
On the handoff.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it
under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Brandon Dunn coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. To throw is Stafford. It's caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the side. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Complete. It's Johnson. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jared Davis in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. 3rd and long. It's Watson. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. To throw is Watson, operating from the gun. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Watson on target here with Fuller, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 9.
Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Rolling to his right.
Watson.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Sliding out of the pocket, and now he's going to use his legs. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. Now the Texans will burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He's back to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Touchdown.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range, you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. He's going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Tonight's final score, Texans 20.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's Super Bowl Sunday. We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans taking on Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Houston Texans taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, what a run they've had in Houston. It's a team that seemingly has been knocking on the door the last decade or so, winning division title after division title. But this year, it finally clicked, and here they are as AFC champs.
And I think it's fitting that you talked about knocking on the door, because you remember in the 70s, they talked about knocking on the door, and finally they said they were going to kick that door down and get to the Super Bowl, and they never did. And this city, they're used to hosting Super Bowls. They've had 3 of them in the past, but neither the Oilers nor the Texans ever got there before. This is an exciting time for their fan base.
Meanwhile, it's probably a day that a lot of folks in the Motor City thought would never arrive. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
First and 10.
Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches.
Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive.
It's one thing to be known as a guy who can make big-time plays downfield and gain almost 20 yards per catch. But how about the guy who knows how to put the ball in the end zone as well? And that's Kenny Galladay. He's an absolute threat every time the ball goes in his area. Led the NFL with 11 touchdown catches last year. Kenny Galladay is a guy that I'm glad that I never had to try and cover when I was trying to be a defensive back.
Here's Carter now on the return. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Recovered by the...
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Out now comes 2-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his 4th year now in the league as he gets set to operate this Houston Texans offense.
When we talk about the best dual quarterbacks in the NFL, don't leave Deshaun Watson out of the conversation. 2 straight years he's been a Pro Bowler. Excellent numbers again last season with 26 touchdown passes, 7 more added on the ground, and firm leadership and control of his Houston Texans team. Now he's looking forward to taking the next step and beating Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in the playoffs and getting the Houston Texans to a Super Bowl.
David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson, 67 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Gary and Conley on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38, Stafford, and his throw is incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation...
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins, 27 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here 1st and 10.
Number 33.
Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. On 2nd and 9, Stafford. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
With a 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions have taken the lead.
It is good.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Texans.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that Happen. It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Johnson, the ball.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Johnson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up second.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
He'll get this one to Galladay. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
At the 38-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. A gain of 3, 2nd down. From the 36, Stafford.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's Kenny Galladay hauling it in from Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. James has got it. Complete.
The conversion is no good.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, and do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Watson on first down. Open man, the tight end fails. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He gets this one to Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Watson, and it's a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Johnson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
That's good.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Back and forth, we win in that first half. This has certainly been an entertaining one to watch thus far. So let's get right back out to it as we'll rejoin our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The never-tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown.
Matt Prater lining up.
So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Trey Flowers able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So after the sack, They'll come up on a still. They give to Johnson going right. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
David Johnson, the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Brandon Dunn breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Stafford on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys continue to pour it on. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to help them feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
On the carry.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. It's Deshaun Watson with a touchdown pass to Brandon Cooks. And the Texans cut into that lead.
That touchdown was for all the fantasy people out there. May not change the final outcome, but some points were scored, and maybe some of the people at home are really excited to get those.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is down to 24.
And the kickoff for Houston.
Jamal Agnew now to return it. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Kerryon Johnson, the ball carrier.
Zach Cunningham, the leading tackler in the AFC in 2019, is there defensively.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd get to look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 20. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And this offense continues to pour it on. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation... Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
David Johnson.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson, his pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. First down Texans. Watson hooking up with Cooks. Out of the gun, Watson.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time.
And he will score. It's a touchdown. Deshaun Watson with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Texans get a bit closer.
And Deshaun Watson found the end zone 7 times last year with his legs, and it's no secret. He and his team would love for him to be able to stay in the pocket more and deliver the ball downfield. But with those gifts, it's hard for him not to take off when he sees an opening. Remember, he tied with Lamar Jackson for 2nd last year with those 7 touchdown runs behind Josh Allen's 9.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
At the 42-yard line.
Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And this offense is running away with this one. And he knocks it through.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Here's Carter now on the return. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Over the middle, it's Fells. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Watson. That's complete to Cobb. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Dancing to his left. Breaks through the contact. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Carry on.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
For a Lions. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
28.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Here's Carter now on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Carter on the return. The Texans take over first and 10. At their own.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Complete to Randall Cobb.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Complete. It's Johnson. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it'll be second and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Throwing again is Watson. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And this one through the uprights and good. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
To return, here's Agnew. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And the Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19, Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shawty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them all on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that checky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them all on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm saying. Got a new Prestos and a J's in the way. Got a new wristwatch with it, gonna take time.
Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Minnesota Vikings taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now KJ Osborne. And they'll get him down inside with 30 at the 27.
Osborne on the return.
Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
The debate about Kirk Cousins continues to rage both among Vikings fans and fans around the league. But when you look at his numbers, you think this is one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Last year broke a string of 4 straight 4,000-yard passing years with the emergence of Dalvin Cook in the backfield. So while those numbers dropped, he was still solid throwing the football. 26 touchdown passes, just 6 interceptions. Now he's just got to develop an extra target on the perimeter in order to get his numbers back to the previous levels.
Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 20.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Levante.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Throwing. Cousins. It will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins escaping the pressure run. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On 1st down, Brady. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Brady's pass.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Again, it's Brady. This is caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll go with a big bang Fournette. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the 1st down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
They start the drive with Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Open man is steal and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be... Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air again. It's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones. First down. Here's the run with Cook. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Devin White on the tackle.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Cousins. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30. Past the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Here's Osborne. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Vikings take over.
Here comes the defensive unit now for the Buccaneers. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now he'll pull it down, and he's out right at the 25. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
On third down, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
1st and 10.
I love the durability of Kyle Rudolph. He hasn't missed a game for the Vikings since 2014. Always on the field, always contributing. They keep calling him a dependable target. He can be that and more. And remember, in the overtime win against New Orleans in the playoffs last year, who caught the game-winning touchdown? That guy right there, Kyle Rudolph.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Vikings nothing.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. That's complete to the receiver Thielen. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before it's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
I don't care how you look at it, how you cut it, how you parse it. Adam Thielen continues to be an absolute marvel, coming from where he did, Division III football, to being one of the top receivers in the NFL. But it's going to be vital for the Vikings in 2020 to keep number 19 on the field, especially since he lost his old running mate Stephon Diggs to the Buffalo Bills. And a hamstring injury last year really held his numbers in check. His lowest receiving yardage since 2015. Look for another breakout from Adam Thielen after plays like that.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, but now it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Quickly to Thielen here. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cousins. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. Defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. That's going to sound back 5 yards. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Well, the Buccaneer offense heading out, and I guess you'd say, Charles, for them, well, not much going on in Tampa Bay in the offseason, just quietly going under the radar, but not really. I mean, Tom Brady, the story of the offseason, trying to turn around a franchise coming off a 7-9 finish that has now missed the playoffs 12 straight years.
And is there a team that you know in this league that went 7-9 last year that has such star power? You just mentioned Brady, of course, Bruce Arians. As their head coach, he's a rock star. They added Bob Gronkowski at tight end. You've got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin out wide catching the football. Then the defensive side of the ball, Shaq Barrett led the league in sacks last year. And Jason Pierre-Paul, JPP, he didn't play a full season and nearly had double-digit sacks. If that defense plays really well, yes, they'll want to tamp down expectations, but they will contend for a division and possibly a Super Bowl berth.
And that Super Bowl, of course, remember, will be in Tampa this season. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Well, the Vikings offense going back to work. In 2019, that was a 10-6 season, a win in the wild card round at New Orleans, but it's kind of been a team, Charles, that's never really been able to get over that proverbial hump. What do you see from them in 2020 and what will no doubt be a tough NFC North?
Well, I see them contending again for a division crown and trying to get over that proverbial hump that you talked about. Remember, that big win in New Orleans last year in the wild card round, that fueled them, but then they ran into the best team in the NFC, San Francisco.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. 29 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
They got the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This first running back, McCoy. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Here's McCoy.
Brady's pass.
7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. This is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, whenever you talk about players that really broke out in the 2019 season, you better add Chris Godwin to that list. Over 1,300 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. He was second among receivers last season receiving yards per game at 95. This guy combines great body control, excellent strength, and terrific route-running ability to become a really big downfield threat.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
His running back, it's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Adam Thielen and the rest of the Vikings offense, they get set for their next possession. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Brady now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. On the counter, here's Jones. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Brady. Complete to Jones. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Brady's throw there complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete.
Brady's pass.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
For the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
Buccaneers 10.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. On 1st and 10, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. This is caught inside the 5. Well, they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Taking it about the 1. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Well, I harken back to the first half, Charles, and I see the look on your face. You're thinking the same thing. They had that opportunity to take the 3. They went for it on 4th in the first half, didn't get it. That could loom large.
So if they had taken the 3, successfully kicked the field goal, they'd only need a field goal now. That's what we were talking about when we mentioned it on that drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He completes it to Evans. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Gain of 13 yards.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Mike Evans has been so good downfield. I think that sometimes we end up taking him for granted. When you look back at what he's done each year in the league, he's been a 1,000-yard receiver each and every time. Now, with the prolific Tom Brady, those numbers could really jump.
Brady's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Cousins to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. The throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
4th down, Cousins. Buying time is left. He may try and run for this. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as again with just under 90 seconds remaining. From the red zone now, Cousins. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw forward. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to what we live and kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 48.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Throw it in rotation. Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars.
Supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Ain't got time for no debate. It's for the paper. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. Pull out one for the set, boy, tell us anything up. I'm home to the band until we